Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, I will introduce you an excellent paper named Analysis of Social Acceptability in the Implementation of a Congestion Pricing Area in Senegal, whose author is Anna Ndiaye Fall. First of all, I will show you the abstract of this paper. Urban road pricing is presented as an effective instrument in the context of public transportation policies to improve sustainability in large cities and their surroundings. Among the main problems of its implementation is the lack of social acceptance. The present article, through a population survey, aims to analyze the social acceptability in the implementation of an urban toll in the city of Dakar, to identify the effectiveness of this measure on mobility patterns and the advantages and disadvantages declared by citizens as indicators of the degree of social acceptability. The results of the research reveal a set of significant implications in the field of transportation policies that serve as the basis for strategic decision-making and to ensure an adequate level of social acceptability of the proposed toll system. Secondly, I will introduce the flow chart. 3 aspects consist of the research objectives, including the mobility behavior that users would adopt efficacy, the revealed social advantages acceptance, and the revealed social disadvantages effects on social equity. The social acceptability of a hypothetical urban toll in Dakar as a research objective has been measured, analyzed and valued based on the data obtained through a population survey, applied randomly to mobile users for the Dakar region, by using logistic regression model and multinomial logistic regression model. Through analyzing and measuring, we can get the conclusion that the social acceptability is supported a priori. The effectiveness is confirmed, and combining car and public transportation is a very effective alternative to guarantee equity. Next, we will concentrate on the methodology of this research. The simple random population survey was applied to a population of users of compulsory mobility due to work, studies, and daily activity residing in Dakar, using an online procedure through the platform Google Form to ensure the maximum number of responses. The participants were randomly selected by sending the link to the survey through important public and private institutions to allow wide dissemination of the population. The population was divided into 2 strata for sample selection: the population residing in the city center and those residing in other municipalities of the community of Dakar, considering a sample statistically representative of 300 subjects for each stratum. The data obtained through the survey, once collected and classified according to the mode of transportation used by users, is reflected in a table. These data offer the mobility behavior that each user would adopt when faced with the urban toll, as well as the advantages and disadvantages that they hope to obtain in their mobility conditions with the measure. The objective of the study is to analyze the relationship between categorical dependent variables and a set of independent variables. Binary logistic regression incorporates both numeric and categorical independent variables. It reports not only on the regression equation, but also the goodness of fit, odds ratios, log likelihood, etc. Further, it provides confidence intervals on predicted values and receiver operating characteristic curves to help in determining the best cutoff points for classification. Multinomial logistic regression is often considered for analysis because it does not assume normality, linear at y, or homo s theta sti city assumptions. An alternative to multinomial logistic regression is a discriminative anti-function analysis, which requires these assumptions. Indeed, multinomial logistic regression is used more frequently than discrete anti-function analysis, because the analysis does not need such assumptions. Multinomial logistic regression, however, requires the assumption of independence between the dependent variable observations. This assumption states that the choice of or membership in one category is not related to the choice or membership of another category. Furthermore, multinomial logistic regression also assumes non-perfect separation. If the groups of the outcome variable are perfectly separated by the predictor, then inconsistent coefficients will be estimated and effect sizes will be greatly exaggerated. The last part of this paper is the conclusions. The social acceptability of the hypothetical urban toll system proposed for the city of Dakar in this research is supported a priori as a consequence of the fulfillment of two determining factors. Firstly, the high social perception of congestion as a priority problem to be solved through the application of effective measures, and secondly, the adequate level of availability and accessibility existing in the transportation system in general, as a competitive alternative to the automobile when paying the toll rate. As a positive factor, it should be noted that the alternative of combined car and public transportation intermodal at Y, within the limits of toll access, although it would be used by a small number of users, can be a very effective alternative to guarantee equity in mobility for those users who do not have competitive public transportation in their place of residence. In a conclusion about the factors analyzed that have a significant influence on the social acceptability of the toll, it can be stated that the high social perception of congestion as a problem by citizens, the expectations that the toll contributes significantly to the reduction of the congestion, to improve the environment, the high capacity and efficiency of the toll to induce a more sustainable behavior of mobility, discourage the use of the car during periods of maximum congestion, the greater degree of competitiveness and impulse that would provide the measure on public transportation, results that a priori present some similarity to what was stated in the Rock-Ohl report for the London toll on the high social acceptability of the toll, constitute a set of significant reasons that suggest that the measure could be viable and socially acceptable, contributing to a more comprehensive and sustainable urban transportation policy, as objective pursued by the transportation authorities of the community of Dakar.